make fun of me if you hear me breathing heavy because this one hill.
Well, don't make fun of me if I'm already breathing heavy. Hey guys, so completed my first hike. Ashley over here was super kind enough to bring me. Look at this. I haven't been hiking in like about a year, and this is like the most exciting thing ever. I love this place. Hi everyone, welcome back. So we just finished week 2. Now let me just start off with some good news. So November 1st, which was a little over 2 weeks ago, I weighed in at 198, as you all probably saw, and I am down 6 pounds to 192. So that's in 2 weeks. So I'm really excited about what's coming next. I'm about a pound per week ahead of schedule, which is pretty good, mainly because around this time is when I start to plateau. So I'm a little nervous. It's been about a year since I weighed under 190. It's been about 5 years since I weighed under 180. And it's been about 7 years since I weighed under 160. And about 15 years since I weighed anything below anything when I was comfortable. So, fingers crossed. I mean, thanks to your support and for the pressure of having to put new content out and making sure that those numbers are going down so that you guys can see progress. I've actually gone down, and I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that it continues to be this way. And I guess I shouldn't say fingers crossed, because it is because of work and effort and staying on track and staying focused that all of this is happening. So that's one advice that I'm going to give everybody is, even if you're going slow, even if you're not getting the results that I'm getting, and to be honest with you, the reason I'm getting these results is because I've been doing everything very consistently every single day, and my calories are pretty low from what I'm used to. But once my body gets back on track, I'm going to go back to the calories that my body likes. So hopefully we'll be able to go from there. But normally I can't lose more than a pound a month. So slow progress is still progress. So don't feel like you're behind or things aren't happening, because even if it's been 2 ounces this week, even if it's been plateaued this week, at least you're not gaining. At least you're doing something about it and you're moving forward towards your goal. As you saw, Saturday started out pretty well. I got invited on a hike by my friend Ashley, who you saw in the video. And man, this girl was a motivation, because she was hauling ass in front of me and I was just trying to keep up. So it was a great workout. I enjoyed myself very much. I was very happy to be back hiking again. I hiked a lot in California. I used to go hiking by myself because either my friends were busy or it was just a day that I just felt like going and no one knew about it, or sometimes I was a little bit of a loner and I would just head off on my own. But I did used to go on different hikes, my favorite being a location in Poway, California called Iron Mountain. That hike is just hardcore. You get 144 floors. It's a rough uphill climb, and it takes quite a while to get up and down that hill. And here I was in the progress of looking for hiking spots and trying to get, my little brother or other people to just kind of come with me to go and explore these locations. But COVID hit, and I got lazy, and then winter hit, and I just didn't do anything about it. I want to say that unfortunately Ashley took me out like the day before it started snowing out here, and it stopped. It's not snowing anymore, but I lost a little bit of motivation. I was gonna go this week again, and I just was like, it's too cold. I don't want to do it. What if it's muddy? But I've come to terms with the fact that I do need to go back out there. I'd forgotten how much I love hikes. I mean, they're a burn, but it's kind of a goal-oriented workout. You're heading somewhere and you're heading back. When you come to these types of workouts where you're running or walking or you're using the treadmill or even weightlifting, there is really no end, and so you get to pick when you end, and a lot of the times I just poop out in the middle and I'm just like, I'm done, I'm tired. But I think that's why I like Just Dance so much, because I mean, I wait till the end of the song and then I have a playlist. So then I feel like, okay, well, my favorite song's coming on. I might as well just get to it. You know, each song is fun. The dancing's fun. I mean, I used to be a dancer, so I miss dancing. But hikes are kind of a different type of goal-oriented workout. You know, you want to get to the top because you want to look at that view, and then you have to come down. Otherwise, you're going to live there. And so it's a little bit of a different workout, and if you haven't tried it, I mean, go for it. Grab a friend, and you don't need special equipment. I mean, I have hiking boots, and I have a Camelback for water because I'm lazy and I don't like to carry stuff. But you don't really need equipment. You can just take a water bottle and head up. Now, the rest of the week was a little challenging. Not entirely derailing, but challenging. So I'm a trainer for my employee. I help train the new employees that come in and, you know, get them prepared for the work that we're doing. And that usually takes about 2 weeks. So this week I had a new trainee and a couple of other people that were transferring departments to train, so I had to go into the office, and I did worry about my eating schedule just because I do fast, not long, so I don't eat late, and then I don't eat breakfast until my first break, which is at about 10 or 10:30 in the morning. And that's only because I don't really get that hungry, and from my research I saw that for hormonal weight gain it's best to do a 16-hour fast. And I've never been able to get to that point, but right now I'm at about 15 and a half. So I'm pretty comfortable with that, and I'm pretty okay with it. But I did worry about, okay, what am I going to pack for breakfast? Because going into the office, trying to fit breakfast into those 15 minutes when I have to go downstairs, 2-story building, versus going across 10 feet to my kitchen, what's that gonna do? And so I was very nervous, and then I didn't want to bring any prepped food that might get boring after a week. And so what I did is I actually bought some Healthy Choices microwave dinners to take to work. And they range between 250 calories to 300 calories, and technically it is processed food. In my mind it is, because my rule is nothing out of a box or a bag or a prepackaged bag. So I was a little nervous about that, but then I felt, okay, since I'm doing that, since I'm breaking the rules a little bit in that aspect, then I'm just gonna be really good about the rest of everything. So at night I stuck with a very light dinner, which was the same from the week before, those lettuce tacos that I love to make. And so I did keep myself on track, and as you saw, I did get results. I lost my now normal 3 pounds, and I was pretty happy with it, and I felt like, okay, I can continue on with this. I can have my breakfast at 10:30 during my break, and then have my lunch as normal, and then have my dinner when I come back from the office. Because my office is about 5 minutes away, it doesn't take me very long to get back. However, the second wave of COVID hit, and we've gotten a larger amount of numbers out here. So we were, of course, we were wearing masks all day, and there was social distancing. But they basically made everybody go home. All the new people got their computers, and I ended up completing the training virtually, which is what we're doing this week. So I'm back home, and I feel like I'm getting back on track. But like I said, I'm nervous because right when I'm gonna hit 190 is when I plateau. It's like my body knows, and I know it's all psychological. I know it's the self-sabotage mentality where you know where you're stuck, and your brain is used to getting stuck at that level. But I have full faith that if I keep doing what I'm doing, then I'm gonna get results. And as you know, this Saturday our jump rope challenge started. So let me know if you've started it as well. Let me know how you're feeling, because let me tell you, my abs are screaming, which is completely unexpected because I thought my butt and legs were gonna take the blunt of it. But no, it's been my abs. So you'll see next Wednesday what the outcome of that is. And you'll also see pictures. So I know I said once a month, but because a challenge is put into the middle, we're actually going to do pictures a week early. I'm going to be doing pictures and measurements for this coming up Wednesday the 25th, so that we can see what that challenge did for me. And then maybe it'll inspire you to try it as well. Let me tell you, it is fun. I've been having a blast, just playing my music and jump roping. Makes me feel like a little girl again, but it is hard and it kind of sucks a little bit. Now, the rest of the workouts were about the same. I didn't film myself this week because it just felt redundant. It was the same thing. Like I said, on Just Dance, I have a playlist, so it is really the same songs every single day for the same hour. I do throw in some of Chloe Ting's videos in there because she will kick your butt. And I did throw in a couple of additional videos. So I have DDP Yoga, which is Diamond Dallas Yoga, and he makes it funny. And so for a while there, I had this little kick about wrestlers, and so he's an old wrestler and he helps out wrestlers trying to get in shape, but his yoga videos are hilarious and fun and very challenging. So I threw one of those in during the week to kind of stretch out and help me recover from that hike, because it took a couple of days. But other than that, I did the exact same things. I did my hour of Just Dance, and then I threw in a couple of workouts. I did go searching for weights, for dumbbells, because the heaviest I have is 10 pounds, and I do need bigger weights, but I couldn't find them anywhere. Everywhere is sold out because everybody's home now and they're trying to work out at home. But hopefully I'll find some, but for right now, I'm pretty satisfied with the 10 pounds. I did do a little bit of foam rolling this week, and I'll probably show you in next week's video what I mean by foam rolling. If you don't know, it's basically just a giant foam roll and you roll your sore muscles over it. I've also got a small one where I kind of go in deeper into certain areas that bother me the most. And I'll show you basically what my routine is for foam rolling, because it does help with muscle relief. It helps with getting the fluid out of a sore muscle. And yeah, you'll see me do that next week. To go along with food, I have been experimenting a little bit. So I'm a creature of habit, and I do like to have the same meals every day, mainly because I'm a cheapskate and I don't want to spend all this money on one meal when I could just bulk it up and then prep it and have the food for the rest of the week. So I generally tend to stick to that. However, lately I've noticed that I'm kind of getting bored of that, and I just don't want to fail on my diet just because I'm not happy with what I'm eating. So I've been steering a little bit away from meal prepping. My breakfast is meal prepped because it is those pancakes and they take a minute to cook. So I do meal prep those so that I can just throw them in the microwave real quick and then prepare them for my breakfast, since I mentioned my breakfast is 15 minutes during my 15-minute break. But other than that, I've been sticking to more, okay, what do I feel like eating right now type of thing, and just keeping track of those calories. But I've also been getting a lot of cravings. As you know, once you tell your body you can't have something, what does it want? Exactly what you told it can't have. So I've been having a lot of chocolate cravings, ice cream cravings, just sugary cravings. I think I've eaten more pizza lately than I've had my whole life. So I am a big pizza fan, but I found a recipe for crust made with coconut flour, and it doesn't taste exactly like pizza, but it's close enough, and it really satisfies that craving. The second recipe I found was a chocolate cupcake. So all it is bananas, a little bit of peanut butter, and some cocoa powder, and it's delicious. I mean, obviously it's not soft, moist cupcake that you would expect, but it really does set that craving. You've got sugar in there, you've got enough sugar in there that your body's satisfied, but it's very low in sugar. I mean, it's got carbs because of the bananas, but it's a completely great alternative to an actual cupcake, which it would be full of sugar. I've been exploring with a lot of recipes, and hopefully I come up with some more that I like, that I think I'll enjoy more. So this week I'm trying out a recipe that I found, which is for, it's keto orange chicken, and supposedly it tastes just like the one at Panda Express. So I'm very curious to try it. I'm not keto by any way, but I do tend to stay low carb. So the recipe totally caught my eye because I love Chinese food, and I'm going to go ahead and try that. I'm going to try it a couple different ways. I'm going to try it with quinoa as one of the side with it, and I'm also going to try it with zucchini noodles, which is one of my favorite things. Whenever I'm craving spaghetti, that's what I'll eat, is zucchini noodles with ground beef and some tomato paste, and kind of make my own thing, and it tastes the same. But I've got a big kick for alternatives to my favorite meals, and I'm hoping that this works out. I'm hoping that some of these recipes will stick so that I can stick to my healthier lifestyle but not have to give anything up. Because I will be completely honest with you, once I hit one of my goals, which is 140, so I'm going by 20-pound brackets. So when I hit 140, I'm going to be introducing these foods back into my life, because I don't think it's healthy to deprive yourself of stuff that you want. And I don't really believe in cheat meals, because then you feel like it's a cheat to have it. And it shouldn't be like that. Some foods are unhealthy, but only because we overindulge in them. If you eat anything and everything in moderation, you should be fine. But I'm not conditioned enough to be in that mindset yet. So I do want to eat as healthy as possible now. I want to be as conditioned as possible, so that when I hit that goal, I can say, okay, you've proven yourself to be trustworthy enough to have these foods again. So let's slowly introduce them back in, because by that time I've busted my butt so much that if I want half a cup of ice cream, I'm gonna stick to the half a cup of ice cream. If you gave me half a cup of ice cream now, what I'm going to do is eat half a cup right now. Then tomorrow I'm gonna eat another eyeballed half a cup. And then the next day I'm gonna eat 3/4 of a cup because it's close enough. And then by the end of the week, that pint is gonna be gone. So that's what I mean by you can have things, but in moderation. My brain is not there yet. So just like always, like this video, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you get a notification every time I post on Weight Loss Wednesdays. Have a beautiful day, and be kind to others, and be kind to yourselves.